What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. And if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button. Today we're going to take a quick look at 10 knives that are made in the USA. There are a few Benchmades on the list and also a few Spydercos and a few others. And all these knives are fantastic knives. I would highly recommend buying any of these knives. There's not one on this list that I would say it's not worth the money, because all of these are actually a really good deal for what you're getting when you compare it to overseas knives. Nothing against overseas knives, but we should support American when we can, and these are great knives if you want to support American. Most of these will be no surprise to some of you. A couple of them may be. Number one on the list will be no surprise. That is the Benchmade Bugout. Benchmade Bugout has one of the best warranties. All the Benchmade knives have one of the best warranties in the game. They'll take care of whatever you need them to take care of. They're extremely good knives. This one here is an S30V. Bugout is a 3.24 inch blade. They do make a mini version of this also you can get, and if you need it under 3 inches. They also make this knife in multiple different blade steels, multiple different handle materials, and the prices will vary depending on what you get, but I highly recommend the Bugout. Such a great, lightweight, super slicey knife. The Bugout. Love the Bugout. Next on the list, this is a newer made in the USA knife. This is the Case Marilla. This is the red version. They make a blue and a black version also. The Marilla is S35V in blade steel. It is 3.4 inches. It is an aluminum frame lock with buttery smooth action on that lock bar. It is on bearings and just a fantastic knife for the money. Super drop shutty and super snappy action. The Case Marilla. Make sure we can fit all these in here. Next on the list is no surprise to anybody, one of my favorite knives of all time, the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. This one is in S30V with a 3.125 inch blade, but you can get it in multiple different blade steels, multiple different handle materials. This one has been customized, but you can if different websites sell different versions of this, and prices will vary depending on what blade steel you go with and what handle material you go with. You can't go wrong with any of them. They're all fantastic, and I highly recommend the Yojimbo 2. The blade shape, the ergonomics, just such a good knife. Such a good knife. It'll be around forever. It's one of those knives. It's so good. It'll be around forever. Next up is another knife that's been around for a while, the Benchmade Griptilian. This is the only one with the hole, this version, but you can't. Most of them come with thumb studs. This is Access style lock, just like the Bugout. They also make a mini version of this knife. This one is in 20 CV. The full-size Bugout like this is a 3.45 inch blade. Fantastic action, fantastic warranty. Can't go wrong with any Benchmade knives, in my opinion. Just a wonderful knife, great EDC knife, lightweight for its size, great action, and you got that warranty in case you ever need it. Next up is the only automatic on the list, and it is the smallest knife on the list, the Kershaw Launch 11. All the Kershaw Launch knives are made in the USA. They make different, depending on which number you get, different blade sizes, different blade shapes, different handle shapes. They've got like 14 or 15 of them now. This is the 11. I love this little knife. CPM 154 blade steel. It's only 2.75 inch blade, so under 3 inches. Fantastic action for an auto, man, especially for the price of these knives. They are a great deal for what you're getting when you compare it to the competition out there. Just fantastic, and this thing fires out with authority. Great little knife, lightweight, great little EDC knife for sure. Next up is another one under 3 inches. This one has a 2.95 inch blade. This is the Spyderco Pair 3, another knife everyone will recognize. I've shown this one lots of love, as you can see. I have used this knife hard, and I'm going to continue to use it hard. I love it. I'm going to get another one. I love it so much, and I'm going to make one a Safe Queen and customize it. And some of the best ergos in the game right here, and just absolutely love this knife. You cannot go wrong with Pair 3. I don't think there's anybody out there that would say a Pair 3 is not good. They're just so good. Such a great knife. Spyderco and Benchmade, man. I'm telling you, killing it. This one is new to me. This one I just recently got in hand. This is the Hogue Ritter, made by Hogue USA, RSK MK1-G2. I believe I got that model right. I hope so. If not, you'll note this is the only one they make like this. This is another one they do make a mini version of, and this is in direct competition with the Griptilian. Obviously, it uses the axis or the crossbar style lock. They call it their able lock. Fantastic action. This has better action than the Griptilian, in my opinion. It's smoother, it's grippier. The ergos are about the same. They're just fantastic knives, and these knives you can just beat the crap out of them if you want to, and they're going to hold up. And just love them, love them. Such a great knife and a great deal when you look for what you're getting with any of these knives. Actually, it's a great deal. Next up is one that's a little too big for me, but if you have larger hands, the Spyderco Shaman. Such a great knife, great ergos. This is a knife I wish they would make a mini version of. For me, this is not my knife. Several of these aren't my knives, by the way. They were sent in. But I love this knife. The only thing I don't like about it is the size. And I have a medium hand, so if you have a larger hand and you haven't checked out a Shaman, I highly recommend you check out a Shaman. Such a good knife, such good ergos, such good blade shape, and fantastic action. And Craig has customized this one, and it is absolutely gorgeous on top of all the other good. This one is S30V, and the Shaman is 3.61 inch blade. Again, this is a knife that has, there's several different blade steels you can get with it, several different handle materials, many variations of this knife. One of the most popular knives out there, and love the Shaman. Just a little too big for my hands. So, all right, next, this is the one that you currently can't buy, but you should be able to buy them by the end of the year or first of the year. And this is one of the best deals on the list too. This is the American Blade Works Model 1. This is the titanium frame-like version. They do have G10 and micarta versions, and they have a Model 2 coming soon, which they're going to start making when they start running these again. 20 CV blade steel, but rumor has it the new ones are going to be Magna Cut, but I cannot confirm that. What you're getting with this knife, it's just an absolute steal when you compare it to some of the other OEMs out there that are overseas. They're doing this in America for using the same materials that are being used overseas for the same price or better. So this is a small company. If you have questions, you can contact them on Instagram. They will message you back. I mean, you can actually talk to the people making these knives. And we should support companies like this and help them grow and become bigger so they can produce more knives, more models, and just keep growing and making things better. They're very responsive, like I said, if you need to talk to them. This is a fantastic knife. Fantastic materials. It's gorgeous too, absolutely gorgeous. The American Blade Works Model 1. All right, and the last one on the list is another Benchmade. This is the Benchmade Mini Freek. There's also one called the Super Freek, which is a larger version of this. This is a fantastic knife. Oh, I didn't tell you the blade length on the Model 1. Model 1 is 3.25 inch blade, so over 3 inches. Mini Freek is a 3-inch blade, the S90V. Out of all these knives with the crossbar, able lock, axis lock, whatever you want to call it, this one has the best action. This thing is so buttery smooth. Carbon fiber handles, lightweight, just super smooth. I mean, there's only one other axis lock I've ever felt that feels this good. And this thing is just such a good knife. Great ergos for a little knife. Super lightweight, fantastic materials, and it comes with that Benchmade warranty. Beautiful knife in my opinion also. Love the Mini Freek. I hope I get a chance to check out the Super Freek sometime in the future. So, all right guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. And this video was not intended to talk bad about, you know, Chinese OEMs or Taiwanese OEMs or any of those companies. This is just saying, if you can buy American when you can. You don't have to buy all American. I know some people do, but we need to support American companies so we can keep competition here in this country, keep prices down by buying more things made in America. And yeah, you can keep buying your Chinese knives also. You can buy your Taiwanese knives or your Italian knives, but buy American knives too, guys. Give them a try. Support American when you can so they can hire American. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If there's a knife made in America that's not on this list that you see here that you would recommend, comment below what that is. I'd love to hear it. I'll see you guys on the next one.